Hey heroes, it's Doc back at you with an initial assessment video for Amazing Spider-Man Spider-Versity. I didn't grab this when it first came out last week, but I wanted to jump on this and just see what it was like. And you got Jordan Morris and Joe Kelly with art by Perez. And this is the story of Norman Osborn trying to take all of the spiders and teach them to fight pretty much what's an Omega level threat, which is him. Okay? Norman Osborn has been and always will be the greatest Spider-Man villain, like he's the Joker to Batman. He is the most evil, vile character in the history of the Spider-Man comics that have come through. And now that he's redeemed somewhat, he wants to teach these youngsters not only how to be better fighters, but how to almost be like a team. Spider-Man in and among himself is faster than a lot of heroes. So if Peter can get a grasp on who he's fighting, he can usually take them down. It may take him a while to figure out what their source of their power is, but in the end, he can take them down. And Norman is here just to say, it's not like you don't have the power to defeat me. You have it in spades. You just have no idea how to use it. So I personally, I know the Green Goblin is going to return eventually. I would love to see it be Harry. I would love to see Harry come back as the Green Goblin, have to fight Norman, and then in the end, Norman chooses to save his son, and in doing so, literally saves him and breaks him from the curse that is the Green Goblin. That takes the Goblin off the board, at least for a little bit longer, and you get to have Peter have one of his best friends in the whole world back. Since we're apparently not going to get Mary Jane and Peter back, why not give him Harry Osborn so that he has one of his greatest character casts, his best friend, the one that he couldn't save. You give him another chance. You give him, and I know Brand New Day had Harry, but it wasn't the real Harry. Give us the real Harry as the villain in issue Amazing Spider-Man 1000. And then have Norman be the one that has to save him. That would be truly a redemptive arc for Norman, rather than the fact that everybody, myself included, knows that at some point the Goblin's going to come back. Even the Goblin says, he's like, there may come a day where I'm here. So you have Miles Morales, you have Ghost Spider, you have Silk, you have Spider-Boy, you have Spider-Girl, you have Aranya, and then you have Spider-Woman. And Spider-Woman says, I'm going to come in and I'm going to parent with you. I'm going to help you teach these youngsters how to fight, but we're going to do it my way. And if you step out of line, I'm going to take you down in a way that Peter would not approve of. So really, really amazing stuff in this book. I think it's a 5-issue miniseries. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look at it again. But the art by Perez is absolutely great. The story, I'm not sure if it's Jordan Morris's story or if it's Joe Kelly that kind of is spinning all the webs, pun intended, together so that everything fits into a nice little box. But it's really, really great to see Norman Osborn trying to give something back after all of the pain and suffering and heartache that he's caused to these characters over the decades. So I recommend this, guys. I think that you should have this book in your hands, in your system, in your head, in your brain, and then you should come back and hit me in the comments section and let me know what you thought. Are you reading this? Are you like me and you try to collect most, if not all, the Spider-Man stuff? I've cut back because I've had to, but I'd love to read Venom if it was a solid book. I'd love to read all of the, Carnage came back and had his own book. I'd read that as well. But for right now, it's Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Versity that's really got me on fire. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time.